Well, here we are, day number 1, headed to the Revelation seminar. Should be good. We are running a little late, but we're getting to the church very early to deal with sound check and stuff, so technically we're not late. Well, friends, I was supposed to keep you updated. That obviously did not happen. Everybody at the church was getting sick, and then I had to do double time to work audio, and then I did some video. I was going to film things, but I couldn't do things. I had to do photography. It didn't happen. So today is day number 3, and we're on the 4th message. Today's message actually is going to talk about the solar eclipse, and also talk about some other things as we move into tomorrow, our day off, which is the solar eclipse. That is another day down. Laura is currently right now planning a recording project. I'm almost sure of it, so I guess we'll pick up with that soon. Tomorrow is the eclipse, so I'll see you in the bright, dark light tomorrow, you know, in the sun and the moon and the stars and the solarness of it all. It's gonna be great. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and also good night, because someone did not pay the solar bill, so the sun is gonna get shut off for a little while, so that's gonna happen today. It's unfortunate. Pay your bills on time. This won't happen if you just do that. Of course, I'm just messing with you guys, but the solar eclipse is going to happen pretty soon here. Our friend actually brought us some glasses, which is pretty cool. That was an unexpected surprise, but we're getting there. I look ridiculous, by the way, I know. All right, friends, it's starting to get dark. I know it's hard to see because my camera's probably already like optimizing for the light. All right, try to get rid of the color hue thing. This is closer to what it looks like. It's pretty close. It's like this weird moonlight, gray light going on over here. But it's definitely feeling very strange. It's really soft lighting. This is good for photography. If you want to take some pictures of some buildings, some people outside, do some portraits for now, it'd be solid. That's so cool. Can't see nothing. Yeah, it's too dark. Yo, it's literally nighttime. The crickets are out. See me out here. That's pretty cool, just saying. It's pretty cool. You enjoying it? Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome. Look at the whole family right here. Bro, just like that. Now we're back to light. That was awesome. So what do we do now with our lives now that that's over? I mean, it's still going on outside a little bit. The main event, that was surreal, huh? Day after the eclipse, today is just not as interesting as the day was before. Been spending a lot of time working on my computer. Not much is really going on. Well, we spent most of this day doing nothing because there's a power outage. So a lot of the work we would have done, we couldn't have got done. But our biggest concern is we cannot cook food. So I think we need to leave and go somewhere that has power and or a restaurant and or hopefully not Denny's to go eat.
There's no Denny's there.
Good, there's no Denny's. That's what Laura said.
I already checked.
Wow. Why are you laughing, Laura? What's so funny, Laura? She can't hold it together. Give her a second. Give her a second. She'll get there. And let me tell you. I was headed out the door. I was literally leaving. We just packed, we did all our stuff, we got ready, we're gonna go to town. Guess what? The lights turned on as soon as they closed the door behind me. And that is what started Laura in her laughing fit. But really, what are the chances I finally leave and the power comes on? We spent all day not having power at all, and now we're just making spaghetti and getting ready to leave, even though we're ready. Are you Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been a couple days. I have not given you any updates in this series, but things are well. We have plenty of decisions for baptism, but I didn't film anything because I was going to the dentist almost every other day after 6 visits, 6 different fillings, 5 replacement mercury fillings, and 1 new one. Now I'm in a better spot, but every day I was going, and then I was feeling real bad afterwards. It's very hard to do anything when your teeth are just aching. So, you have something to say?
Yeah, be more consistent.
You know how hard that is to do when you're having surgeries on your teeth?
Do better.
Well, good morning, folks. It's been a couple days. We are here in Virginia at a college called Heartland College, and I've been teaching at 7:45 in the morning and doing my classes every single day, and it has been exhausting. So we've been here a couple days, but today is going to be very special because we're going to be doing some recording for a new song that me and Laura are working on, so it's gonna be great. Yo, the talk went pretty well. I'm finishing up my testimony. Basically, I've been sharing my testimony one day at a time, one major story at a time, and we finished today, and tomorrow we'll be talking about, what happened after my conversion and stuff like that. But right now it's breakfast, and we've been eating at our good friend's house, Peter, so we're headed over there now. It's been good. All right, breakfast was good. Now we're off to work? Yeah, we both have to go to work. Yeah, we both have to go to work. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the jankiest setup I've ever done, but we made it work. Now, the problem was the microphone stands that we had, they're just kind of old and busted and they don't work as well. So we impromptu to use a normal tripod for a camera. We impromptu to use the only good working microphone stand, and we impromptu to use probably the most sturdiest tripod on the planet for the giant cameras for this one tiny little microphone. So this thing is super secure. So with that, all we have left is kind of waiting for our choir to show up, and because it's sort of a public event, so we don't know who's going to show up, but we do know a large portion of the choir team that's a part of the school is going to show up, and then everybody else is just going to be random, so we'll see how that goes. Behind you guys, definitely squeeze in, middle row. Okay, are we missing a whole step behind?
With truth and grace, and makes the nations
Did you want to walk or are you good?
No, we can go. It's all good. This guy's trying to make me walk everywhere. No.
I'm not trying to do that.
I don't know.
He just said, are we driving? So I didn't know.
I don't know how far it is. I think he just wants me to exercise. I think he's telling me I'm getting old and I need more exercise. Laura's gonna sing a song. You got a song, right? And then we're gonna have lunch here. And I guess we just made a pretty good contact. We might come back to this church and do a concert this year or next year. Eventually, it's gonna be a thing. But right now, getting ready for service. We're trying to be good influences, and we talked to some students of the academy, and we basically told them that there's not much of a future left. And now we feel really bad about it. But they took it in stride, so there's that. Now you might be asking yourself, where are we off to? Like, why is Ernie wearing what he's wearing? These are questions we don't need answers to, but right now we're going to the Bible Museum. Anyways, I'm not dressed like this because we're going to the museum. I'm dressed like this because I don't have any more space and or weight in my suitcase. So I had to wear all the heavy stuff. So here I am looking like Andrew Peterson. And what can you do? I don't know. Okay, security here was weird. We went through like a TSA thing right now.
We did that when we did the archives and all those buildings too.
That was different. The Declaration of Independence was there. Right, Nicolas Cage was like nearby.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Can I help you?
I want that in my house.
What do you want, this? What is this? I can't afford this. This is awesome though, actually. That's pretty cool.
Countries that use the Bible. This is the testimony. This is the room where you give your testimony.
Okay. You sit here and you just record a testimony for them.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Hey.
Have you done it before?
Never.
No.
Just wants to show you.
That's awesome. So the Bible Museum was really quite fascinating. We went through a lot of different exhibits. There's lots of arts, lots of other things there. There were two main things that we did. We sat in on this kind of show kind of thing, but of course you can't take your camera in, so I couldn't film any of that. But it was quite interesting. It was a lot of fun. One was like a drone. You get to fly over Washington, D.C. with a big screen, and the chairs and the stuff move, and it was fun. And then there was one that was totally dedicated to the Old Testament, and you walk through the Old Testament, this like exhibit kind of thing, and it's just really cool. You start in Genesis and you move all the way down to the very last book of the Old Testament, and man, it was just so cool. And then we ran into some friends of ours that maybe you guys remember. Look at us now. We're here. The whole family. We lost Laura.
Laura's right here.
Oh, you just
Yeah.
overshadowed her. So I've hired an intern. He's carrying my things with me now. He's carrying my things for me now.
That's what friends for, right?
That's what friends are for. That's right. Pedro and Patricia are good friends. You might remember them from when we went to Washington, D.C. It was cool to meet up with them. One of our last exhibits that we visited was kind of like Galilee, I think. And it was just like a big open room, and you would walk into this experience and be like, this is what normal life would look like for these individuals. They had all these old tools, and the rooms were like actual houses. They had like a little temple place where they would do worship, and then all this other stuff like the wine press, and then there was someone there in costume, in character, talking to you as if, you know, it was during that time. It was pretty cool. It was pretty neat. I wish I would have did a better job filming this, but, you know, what can you do? So this is a pretty cool room. This is a room where all the translations of all the languages of the world are. So it has a lot of the New Testament, Old Testament in those languages, and then it has a whole wall dedicated to those that are in progress and are totally not allowed to be done because of restrictive language laws and stuff like that, and or just being unable to reach those demographics. So pretty cool. There's a lot of things in progress. So very exciting. And then after that, well, then we had to leave Virginia and head home.
It's both our favorites.
Now we gotta go to the airport. Yay! Also, I got the front seat. Pretty cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a couple days. We came back from Virginia, had literally 24 hours to stay at home, get ready, pack, wash some clothes, and then... All right, ladies and gentlemen, me and Laura had just finished a concert here in State Line, and it was a really good concert. It was just, the concert program was very different than what we've done normally. Me and Laura actually did more songs than we did like testimonies and stuff, and we focused around heaven. And this is something we want to do. Really loved it. We really like doing it. It's very different than what we've done before, so we're kind of looking forward to seeing if this will work in the future. So with that, we're kind of closing out here in State Line, and we're gonna move over to Idaho. I think there's a place called Middleton, and that's where our next concert is going to be in 2 days. So me and Laura are gonna do some more driving, and then we'll get there, we'll do a concert and come back home on Sunday. And then we'll get started with our week vacation before we actually get back in the car and go back to Canada. So that's fun.
So when I first booked the Airbnb, they were what? Like I booked it maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so they had just basically been born. He's a little
You're gonna take my hairband?
You're going wild.
It's going for you now.
Sure, those are mine. What do you mean? Why? Those are my pants. There's nothing there. There's nothing. Get your little horns. Cuties.
This is my other kid.
Your other
I have
kid.
lots of kids now.
You have tons of kids now. Look a little messy. We're ignoring the pig because he's neglected.
He's begging for food.
More food? These
So pigs don't have a hypothalamus, so they don't know that they're full. They never know they're full. So they literally always feel like they need to eat.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Poor guys. All right, folks, getting ready for our concerts. Should be good. So me and Laura headed to Fountain View Academy.